Okay, good evening, kiddies. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some Doctor Who news from in and around the universe. I'm not sure. Will it affect you? We'll find out, won't we? But okay. Weirdness going around at the BBC. Apparently, director of television Danny Cohen has stepped down. What significance this has, what relevance this will have, I don't know. Apparently, I'm still reading up on it. So if it is going to affect Doctor Who in any way, I don't know. I'll find out. I'm going to keep reading, a little bit more about it, but I don't think it's going to heavily, affect, Doctor Who in any way. Maybe, but I just thought it was an interesting tidbit of news that popped up today. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get in because this is pretty interesting stuff that Girly Letters put up today over on Twitter, and she put this up. Or sorry, he did. You see, the problem is the name throws me off. It's a guy, but he goes by the name Girly Letters. See, throws me off every time. But he put this up with the caption or the tweet that is Santa giving the doctor a sonic screwdriver for Christmas. And that is an interesting question because as far as I know, I've been hearing it, the sonic sunglasses thing was just mainly meant to be like a little lark, probably just for the remainder of this season. And, I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing. I don't know why everybody's up in arms about it or going bananas. All right, here's a close up from that image. So, could this be how they're going to resolve this whole thing, in the Doctor Who comics line? So, I don't know. I can't find any more info. If anyone knows, or has any more info about this, or if I don't find anybody tomorrow, please pass it on to me because I want to give this a look-see and see what's going on with that. Okay, let's move on over to Radio Times. Now, this is their episode guide. The reason I threw this up is because not only do you get a clip, you get a synopsis, you get a small review. You get a synopsis. And then, you go through here, you get the cast and crew listing is all right here. So I figure I'd throw this up for you since I saw it today when I was skimming around. I think it was on Twitter. I think I first saw this. So I thought I'd add it on and give it a shot. Okay, this is left over from yesterday, actually. I had so many articles, I had to snip a couple. Maisie Williams and Jamie Mathieson on The Girl Who Died. And here's Jamie Mathison's take on it. He goes, the Doctor meets the Vikings. Of course he does. The only question is, why did it take so long? Odin has come to visit his loyal followers, the Vikings, and to reward their bravest warriors with a place in Valhalla. There's only one problem, the Doctor and Clara, who are having none of this and smell a rat. They are soon caught up in the middle of a war between an advanced race of mercenary aliens and a village full of angry Vikings who don't take kindly to having their gods insulted. Now, but the Doctor has no TARDIS or sonic screwdriver, just his wits and raw material in the form of Viking villagers. But these aren't the roaring warriors of legend. These are the ones who usually stay behind to feed the chickens. The farmers and shepherds who make sure that the roaring Vikings had a village to come home to. But the aliens are coming back, and if the Doctor can't convince the villagers to flee, he might just have to teach them to fight. There's another big mystery to solve in the form of Maisie Williams, who plays a Viking. Now, we know her name's a Shielder. The Doctor seems to recognize, but from where or is it when? At one point in the development of this episode was called The All-Father's Army, referencing both Dad's Army and Norse mythology. There are also nods to films like The Magnificent Seven and The Dirty Dozen. And this is Maisie Williams' take on it. And I'm going to let you guys read this if you choose to do so. And, it goes a little bit more into details. Also included with this article, here's the video introduction for this week's episode given by Jenna Coleman and Peter Capaldi. So if you want to go check this out, boom, it's all right here if you want to read this for yourself. I just thought the Jamie Mathieson part's pretty interesting. Hers is too, but, I'm going to make this a quick and dirty one tonight. Okay, left over from last night again, Doctor Who Magazine number 492, Who Can You Trust? The cover for this Doctor Who Magazine has been unveiled. The mag is previewing the next 4 episodes of Series 9, which is The Girl Who Died, Woman Who Lived, The Zygon Invasion, The Zygon Inversion. And basically, yeah, that's the headline. Who can you trust? Is everybody a Zygon? You don't know. And, of course, Doctor Magazine number 492 is on sale this Thursday, priced at £4.99. Jumping over to Doctor Who News. Now, once again, these are all publicity stills from the show. If you want to go snatch these for your own, videos or whatnot, here they are. There's a lot of them that are pretty much the same as yesterday, but the main reason I included this article is right here they've included the broadcast schedule for a whole lot of places. So if you want to know where this episode's or where and when this episode's going to be airing, in your particular area, boom, here it is, all listed for you right here on Doctor Who News. And also they included the official TV trailer. All right. And lastly, nothing to do with Series 9, but I included it because I found it interesting. And that's they are remaking Escape from New York. Unfortunately, there's, the outbreak of remakes has not stopped in Hollywood. Matter of fact, they've even got Big Trouble in Little China, which is another John Carpenter movie being made with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, playing the lead role in the remake. But the reason I included this is because the writer who's been hired to do, write the script for the Escape from New York remake is Neil Cross, the guy who, wrote for and created Luther. And he also wrote The Rings of A-Hole 10 and Hyde for Doctor Who. So that's why I went ahead and included this, tight little, small little article. And also, like I said, I just can't stand remakes. It's just gotten beyond ridiculous. There's even jokes here about what happens if they decide to gender swap to make it controversial, and you wind up with a female Snake Plissken. Kind of ironic. Okay, so yeah, it's just a small, tiny little bit of news today. Yeah, I'm looking more into this. The guy, retiring as director of leaving the position of director of BBC television. I want to look more into that and see if it actually is going to affect anything before I do any effective reporting on it. Really, I don't think it will, but you never know. And once again, hopefully I get some more on this comic book issue that's supposed to be coming out this year. And, he's holding a sonic screwdriver and it's got a red bow on it. You draw your own conclusion. Could that be? And in the comic book series, that's how he's going to get a new sonic screwdriver, or maybe they're going to do it in the show. We don't know at this point. Okay, well, that's it for me tonight. This is going to be a short one. So take care, guys. Ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your day. See y'all tomorrow. All right.